Okay, today we are playing a game on Route 66. We are in the Platinum SR range, and we will be playing Mercy the entire way through. Now, what the fuck happened is what you want to know. What the fuck happened is computer fully died. I was having technical difficulties for a while. It just completely gave up. It just stopped working. It started getting really bad. I have a new computer now. Everything's back on track. So now, hopefully, no more tech issues. The computer is way better than the previous one, so hopefully there will be no more issues. So now, also, please, God, send in some replays, because I have exactly 2. I have this, and I have one other, which is a Hammond game. So if you sent in a Hammond game in the last, week, you know it's yours. Please, God, send videos. I have none. Or send replays or videos. The code, the video, whatever you prefer. Just something. I was hoping to save some of the games that I had been sent previously because I was able to record them. But rendering became impossible, so they could not be anything be done with them. Tragically lost the whole hard drive. So those are all gone now. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's start the game. So, defending first. Now we've got... Oh, this is on the PS4, by the way. Remembered before it was too late. So, we're going with Lucio Mercy right now, which, not really ideal. Pretty low healing overall. Lucio at the end of the game does out-heal us, but, that's to be expected when you're playing Mercy. Honestly, if you're playing, Anna, and the Lucio ends up having more healing than you at the end of the game, not really the end of the world, to be honest. Lucio does, one of those heroes that, doesn't, because he's always healing somebody, right? It tends to add up over the whole course of a game. Same deal with Bridget, not really that weird to get out-healed by a Bridget either. And Lucio players, let's be real, Lucio players don't turn their fucking healing off, you know? So we got our ult, we're gonna pop our ult right now. Things were a little spooky, and there's gonna be a fight, so that's fair enough. There's mines down there, but whatever. Oh, yeah. The other Mercy got to him, so we're probably not gonna kill him now. Unfortunate. I respect the attempt, though. If you see somebody, oh god, alright. If you see somebody and you think you can get them while you're using Valkyrie, you go for them. So we do have 2 people that are really good to damage boost, at least. Ash less good than she used to be, because now she doesn't get to just one-shot people anymore, but close enough. And Junkrat, obviously great, very spammy hero, that guy's fucking dead. Everything's going good. Reinhardt's name is I'm Mercy's pimp. So, we've seen this person before. I don't remember you ever playing with him before, unless something's changed in the past few months. We got a little spooked by something. I guess we thought Hanzo was gonna come out. Graviton's around the corner. Everything's going good. Not much to say, We're sitting back. That was a little spooky. Just because their Rhine was right there, but it's fine. Alright, there's not much we can do for him. There's not much we can do for him. Our res isn't even up for 7 seconds yet, so that's very unfortunate. That would be up just in time to res Reinhardt, I feel. Did his soul disappear before then? We couldn't res him regardless, but did we have time to res him? That went back way further. Oh, right. Well, it goes back 20 seconds in the fucking client, right? I didn't record the game ahead of time, so we're in the client this time. But if we have to shame anybody, we can really thoroughly shame them this time. Yeah, we could have just about saved him, but the other Ryan was there, so it wasn't happening regardless. He should have died in a more convenient place. Why didn't he just get Graviton closer to the gas station, So Hanzo's behind us. That's a bit spooky. Alright, he didn't kill us. Fantastic news. It is scary to stand up next to the sign once the enemy team starts pushing up, because if they've got somebody with any vertical mobility, they can just pop up behind you. Something to be aware of. That's one of those that you can be we'll look at that one again. It didn't really feel like we ought to have gotten hit. Actually, we're going to watch that from the enemy Reinhardt's perspective to see if he could even see us. Did he see us? Just about. Just about. But even if I was right, I would have been like, oh, fuck, I got the Mercy. Sick. So, we're getting shot at by their turret right now, which is, of course, very upsetting. We didn't die. That's the important thing. But it was very upsetting. It's very spooky. So, Lucio's doing his best down there. We're doing our best up here. Oh, he's dead now. I mean, I guess you might as well at that point. Because these two are almost certainly going to come out and try and stall it anyway. Usually I don't like really going for that, because if in the event that it does res him, you probably just die again anyway. Lucio is like squirrely enough, and they're definitely going to come out that I'm alright with going for it, because it might have worked, but we got clapped, you know. So they got a Sombra. That's pretty spooky. We're hopefully not her primary target, because Lucio is so much more fun to hack than Mercy is. Lucio, they don't know what to do. Like, they immediately just start... You ever seen a Lucio player get hacked and you just watch him start jumping at the wall, wondering why the fuck it's not working? And then everybody gets to have a good laugh at that because he just looks stupid. And that's why Lucio's the best hero in the game to hack. Lucio players don't know what the fuck. Ryan is, of course, also a good candidate because sometimes that happens as the result of it. And yeah, we're just gonna get out of here. It was over. Not much we do about that one. They got earth-shattered and graved. We're still falling. They got earth-shattered and graved. There's not a lot you do about that one as Mercy. Lucio had sound barrier, but even that probably didn't save them from that kind of engage, because it was pretty fucking bad. We can't even... What it do, baby? Who the fuck are you talking to? Alright. Great talk, team. Anyway, we couldn't get out there, because there was some lava in the way. So, okay. Unfortunate. There's not much to say so far, as we have been, by and large, playing Mercy. I don't like that we did that. Torbjorn was kind of right there. I've been staring at Lego Bastion for the past 45 minutes. What I would like to point out about my man Super Small is that he actually went out of his way to put Lego in all caps. Very good, proper capitalization for the name Lego. Very good job. Now they're in the Graviton. We've been hacked. That's very unfortunate. It would have been okay to use the Valkyrie earlier, because the fight was pretty in by that point. And Valkyrie's one of those ults that you want to use as early in the fight as you possibly can. Most support ultimates are, unless they're defensive ultimates, which basically just means Lucio and Zenyatta. Because support ults, you want your full team to benefit from them as much as possible, so you can pop Valkyrie really early on, like as soon as you know a team fight's going or that much remorse. So like as soon as our Rhine Earth shattered, would have been justified just using Valkyrie immediately. Then the hack would have been less upsetting. Though still upsetting, of course. That got very bad towards the end, didn't it? Please go backwards. So, we'll watch that one again. Soldier's probably pretty stoked that he got away with that. Oh, it's Uncle Iroh. I didn't even know. With like 4 underscores in it. Yeah. Pretty spook. I wonder if... I hope Zarya didn't mean to hit us with that one, because Reaper was definitely the one she wanted to put that bubble on right there. He was way more in danger than we were. Yeah, it's just kind of fucked, isn't it? It's just really kind of fucked. So we should change to Moira here. Moira's faster than Mercy, so she'll get back out to the point. Oh no, he's playing Moira now, so we should have changed to Lucio, because Lucio's faster than Moira. This is true, but I meant to say Lucio's faster than Mercy is. Unfortunate, super jumped a little too excited. Yeah, you know, if you get Earth Shattered, you get Earth Shattered. You know, our tanks did change to Roadhog Zarya right there. So yeah, it was all pretty fucked up. Basically, like, look. Ryan's gotta learn to block a fucking Earth Shatter. Our pimp doing a terrible job of pimping. Just letting the enemy pimps just get all up in our business, doing nothing to stop their aggressive expansion. And, yeah. Life is hard sometimes. Like, second checkpoint, complete wash. Ryan just didn't block Earth Shatter, and then it was all downhill from there. But whatever. Now we get to attack. Now we've got Zarya D.Va as our tanks, which is, of course, terrible. That's one of your quintessentially bad combinations of tanks. Right up there with Roadhog Zarya. Except for the 5 minutes that Roadhog Zarya was meta, but they squashed that real fast. Just terrible. But, conveniently, we've got a Pharah. So we don't even... Doesn't matter if our tanks are terrible. We can just go into the sky. And the sky is pretty safe. They did have a soldier, so we needed to bear that in mind for, like, the future. Now they only have an Ashe. You do still have to think about that when you use Valkyrie and when you're with Pharah, because Bob is almost Attack Visor. Bob, in many ways, is stronger than Attack Visor is. Okay, I wondered if we were going to live. We did not live. But it's okay, we captured the checkpoint. Doesn't matter. First checkpoint was pretty much a wash for them as well. So, okay, they're actually running the same combination of tanks. Terrible, terrible. Absolutely, shockingly bad. But beneficial for us. McCree's using Deadeye. Managed to get something. We were trying to heal him. I was going to say we should have healed him faster, but we were trying to heal him. And, that, you know, it's the thought that counts. So, anyway, we do have to sort of worry about Bob for when we use Valkyrie and hang out with Pharah in the sky. But Bob isn't as scary as, like, Attack Visor and Deadeye are, which are the main ones you've got to worry about. So, I would have used Valkyrie, probably. Right when I heard, but I was already thinking about it, but then I heard Torbjorn use Molten Core. I would have used it, just for safety's sake, because the fight's definitely happening at that point. But as we can see, it didn't matter, he won that team fight regardless, and that's the important thing. Pharah's up to no good. That does sort of give it away a little bit, the way we were positioning there, because Pharah is hoping to get them unawares, but like, if they come through that doorway, it kind of gives it away a little bit, what we're up to, you know? Better instead to not tether to the Pharah in this circumstance, because we don't want any indication that she's there until it's already too late for them. So, hover where you can see her, pretty much, but don't actually tether to her if she's hanging out over the doorway, because you don't want any indication that she's there, really. Mercy tether, you know, you gotta kind of be a little worried about giving people away. It happens, you know. Oh yeah, we're gonna defend Pharah, yeah. We almost got him, to be fair. I respect that, actually. Most Mercies would just sit back and have the healing beam on the Pharah, waiting and just, like, hoping she gets away with it. I respect the more aggressive stance we took to protecting the sleeping person. It was dangerous, of course, but Torbjorn, less likely to suddenly kill you than someone like McCree, you know? So, I respect that. I respect that aggressive defense we took there. So there that goes. Oh, we lived. Okay, I got a little scary. I would have used Valkyrie as soon as she used self-destruct, because again, fight's happening at that point, definitely. And I just want to try and win as hard as possible. It's alright, you know, Graviton's also a good time to do it, you know, it all works out in the end. Farah went and died again, very inconsiderate of her, we can't res her again, we res her only shortly ago. McCree's using Deadeye, tethered to him, all good, he got there, McCree. Diva didn't lose her mech, fantastic news. And now we hope for the best, pretty much. Can we get it? Oh god, we're purple. That's very upsetting. We didn't need to be as far up as we are right here. I went way too far back again. I'm sorry. We don't really need to be, like, this close to proceedings, you know? Because it does leave us vulnerable to things like that happening. You know, we could have been further back, because they're all, like, rushing out of their spawn right now. Nobody's likely to come up behind us. We could just hang further back, tethered to the people, and be pretty much safe as can be, because they have to come through our whole team to get to us. But we didn't die. You don't get punished. You don't have to learn a damn thing, as I always say. So that went a lot better than their attacking round did. But here's the thing. Doesn't really matter from my perspective. Because 1 minute, like, if you start gaining any momentum at all on a hybrid or a payload map, 1 minute very quickly can snowball into most of the track. So, from my perspective, 1 minute and 4 minutes makes close to zero difference. Because I've seen 1 minute people go all the way. I've seen 1 minute people go all the way to the end of the track, and I've seen 4 minute people fail to capture the first checkpoint. I've seen people fail to get round this first bend on Route 66 with 4 minutes versus 1 minute. It's all a complete crapshoot at the end of the day. Though obviously it's better to have more time. But like, to be honest with you, I've played enough games where I'm like, it means fucking nothing how much time we have. It's all a complete crapshoot anyway. Especially when your team's gonna run Bastion first. Because sometimes this happens, where your Bastion just gets bullied and doesn't actually do much for, like, the entire checkpoint. Now he's buckled down, and we pray for the best. Good thing we are playing Mercy, because otherwise it was completely over after Bastion died right there, pretty much. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right as we push GA, he uses Dragon Strike, and we just end up going right where the dragon's going. It happens. It's unfortunate, you know. It's one of those. It's one of the things you're allowed to just go unlucky about, you know. Sometimes you push the GA and you come around the corner right as Reinhardt pushes Earth Shatter. You know, sometimes that's just what happens. So things are still going all right in our absence, as we can see. Tremendous news. Uncle Iroh, great job. Shot that rat real good. Great. They didn't capture the first checkpoint, but it very nearly got bad. But it didn't actually. And that's the important thing. So attacking round. We should expect them to run Bastion right back at us, as is tradition. They aren't, as we can see from the UI right now, but they, like, it's all... Overwatch always really comes down to a matter of who's the first team that's going to pick Bastion, you know? The longer a game goes on, it's only a matter of time before one team says, fuck it, Bastion. And then the other team usually goes, well, if they're going to pick Bastion, I'm going to pick Bastion. And then they pick Bastion. And it gets generally very upsetting very quickly, because Bastion's just that kind of hero, isn't he? You just don't like to play against the Bastion. So we've got the Pharah again. Tremendous news. They don't have anybody we have to worry about tremendously. They do have Ashe. We have to worry about Bob a little bit, as I stated previously. But, like, you know, it's pretty... It could be going better for them, shall we say. We're gaining some momentum. Pharah was not engaging. I'm not gonna go back for it, because, like, let's be honest, like, Pharah was not engaging in a very solid maneuver, landing on the ground and just walking into the tunnel after that person. we should not then also go through that tunnel after the person as well. Farah was engaging in bad positioning, and we have no obligation to follow somebody when they engage in bad positioning. That's their prerogative if they want to do that. But by and large, this was a very good Mercy game. I don't have much to say about it. I would have Valkyried a little sooner. Be careful you don't give people away with the beam when they're trying to do something sneaky. And, you know, you don't have to go with the Farah if the Farah is doing some dumb shit. But, like, there's not much to say about that Mercy game. It was pretty good. When things were going badly on defense, there was pretty much nothing for us to do about that as Mercy. Ryan died in a bad spot first time. Not much you can do about that. He did get grabbed, but like how inconsiderate of him to get grabbed all the way up there. Second time, he didn't block the Earth Shatter. Third time, a lot went wrong on the third checkpoint. This is not wholly Reinhardt's fault, but I will blame him anyway. I will do it regardless. So thank you very much for watching if you did. Please, God, send some videos, some replays. I have none. What was I say? It's been so long. It's been so long. Thank you very much for watching if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. More than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them. I'm going to start streaming again this week, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, no. Not Thursday. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because times have changed. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 8 p.m. EST to 11 EST. There's a link to the channel description. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful. We did it. Hooray.